The movie begins with a young woman, Andrea, struggling with her life. One day, her old, unreliable car breaks down in the middle of the road. In her panic, she accidentally hits a man while trying to move the car. Filled with horror, she realizes the man is unconscious and undeniably handsome. In desperation, Andrea calls an ambulance and accompanies him to the hospital. When asked about her relationship to the injured man, fearing she'll be arrested for the accident, she panics and says, "He's my husband." Now forced to continue her lie, Andrea gives false information to the hospital using documents she finds in the man's wallet. Her plan is simple: help him recover, and then disappear before the truth catches up. But fate has other plans. The injured man turns out to be Jimmy, a wealthy businessman. He suffers from temporary memory loss due to a head injury. When he wakes up, he believes Andrea is truly his wife. Andrea, filled with guilt, decides to care for him until he recovers, not out of selfishness, but to make up for the harm she caused. As Jimmy recovers, Andrea takes him to her humble home. Despite his status, Jimmy appreciates the simplicity and warmth Andrea offers. Slowly, their bond grows stronger. They share heartfelt conversations, go on countryside walks, and even begin to fall in love genuinely. But Andrea's conscience tortures her. She wants to tell him the truth but fears ruin everything. After, she decided to find Jimmy's wife but discovers that Jimmy's real wife, Yolene, is unfaithful and is having an affair with Javier, Jimmy's best friend and business partner. Andrea actually tried to inform him but felt wasn't the right time. Meanwhile, Javier and Yolene continue to be together, but after a few days they try to search him and Jimmy stays missing. His wife come up with a plan of taking over his business and wealth. She agrees with Javier and continue living in Jimmy's mansion. Andrea and Jimmy during one of their romantic walks, Andrea finally confesses that she isn't Jimmy's wife. She caused the accident, and everything was a lie except for her feelings. She explains how she saw his wife cheating, and that she never intended to deceive him for gain, she only wanted to protect and help him. Jimmy is heartbroken. He walks away in silence, unsure of who to trust. Later, Jimmy suddenly regains all of his memories. He remembers everything: the accident, the betrayal, and his real identity. He returns to his mansion and catches Javier and Yolene. Furious, Jimmy kicks them both out, fires Javier from the company, and files for divorce from Yolene. Jimmy, now free and with clarity, visits Andrea. He brings flowers and tells her he hasn't stopped thinking about her. He confesses he fell in love with her not because of the lie, but how he tried to help him and good quality time they spend together. Andrea, surprised and emotional, confesses she missed him too. At that, Jimmy asks Andrea, "Will you be my girlfriend?" Andrea replies, "Of course I will." They embrace, now united by truth, love, and the promise of a real future together. Lessons to learn from story: mistakes don't define you. Andrea made a mistake, but she took responsibility and tried to make it right. If you loved this story, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more deep, emotional recaps and powerful stories like this one.